Hey guys, it's Robyn. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I've got what I've been warming Wednesday, and it's a lot of bars here. We have a lot of bars that I've gone through. Most of them are either from the new summer collection or from the Valentine's Day collection. I went through all of those as well. So we'll get into those. So we'll start with our bedroom. So the first one I did in there this week was Bora Bora Blossom. This is one of the club exclusive Bring Back My bars. And this is available only until the 31st. So if you're interested in this one, make sure you head over and pop it into a club. It's pretty. I said this on cold as well. This one is so pretty. It's like a sort of like orchidy floral. There might be orchid in the notes even. It's a very orchidy floral. And I get like light fruits. And it kind of reminds me, it's not the same at all. But if you liked Honeymoon Hideaway, I think you would like Bora Bora Blossom. They have that same sort of sweet freshness to them. And that little bit of floral and like palm leaf. There's a lot of that going on with similar notes. This one's beautiful. I love it. Did 2 cubes in our bedroom. I could smell this right next to the warmer for 5 or 6 hours. And then I couldn't smell it anymore. So for this one was kind of a letdown as far as performance went. I am going to try it again with 4 cubes and see how we do there. Because this is a pretty enough scent that I am willing to use more wax for it. Next, I melted 2 cubes of It's Love from the Valentine's Day trio. And this one is like tangy tangerine, raspberry, and sugar crystals. And this one is so good. I got this in the body care as well, and I'm loving it in the body cream. I love Scentsy's formula for body cream, and I just love this scent as well. It kind of, on the skin, it kind of like the raspberry and the sugar kind of die off quickly, and you're left with like a sweet tangerine scent. It's gorgeous. I love it. In the wax, it was very similar. It's a very bright, sweet candy-ish tangerine. It reminds me of something I've smelled before, maybe like a certain kind of candy or something. I really enjoy it. I would say it was light medium, not quite light, but it was like somewhere between light and medium. And not a long-lasting scent. I didn't expect it to be because it is kind of that candied citrus. Sorry if my voice is weird. I'm a little under the weather. I don't know. So my throat's a little bit messed up. So there we are. Yeah. I think you could use more cubes to get better performance out of this, but I think I'm good with this in bedrooms. I would not do this in an open layout. I don't think it's strong enough. But this is a really fun, pretty scent for bedrooms or bathrooms, maybe an office. But I'd keep it in like your smaller spaces. But it's a really, really good scent. I like that a lot. I do have it in my club for now. It probably won't stay there for long. Just because the performance isn't quite as good as I'd want it to be for keeping it in my club. But I am really enjoying it. I like that one a lot. Next, I tried Summer Moonlight again. So this is from the Spring and Summer catalog. It's a new release. This one I tried a couple weeks ago, and I did 2 cubes in the bedroom, and I found the performance lacking. So this time I went ahead and did 4 cubes in the bedroom, and it was good. I would keep repurchasing this over and over again if you do 4 cubes. It is so pretty. It's a special, unique scent. It's like sweet floral, but fruity. It's like strawberry candy and like sweet pea. But it's not even strawberry candy. Like the strawberry note is like almost realistic. It's almost like a really ripe strawberry. Like if you have strawberry plants in your yard in the summertime, it's kind of like if you were to pick a really ripe strawberry, one that's like red all the way through, and like bite into it, and it's really like extra sweet because it's so ripe. It's kind of like that, but with like the tartness of, there's some kind of tartness in here. Maybe it's pear, I'm not sure. But there's some kind of tartness, and there's also like that little bit of sweet pea. So it kind of reads as feminine and body care-like without being floral. So I love this. I think this is one of my favorites from the new collection. I love this. So that's Summer Moonlight. So I would say keep it way out of open spaces. It will not do well there. But for your smaller and medium-sized zones, use it, but maybe use a bit more wax than you normally do. There's Summer Moonlight. Next, I tried Aussie Plum. So I tried this in my daughter's room a couple weeks ago and found the performance again to be very light. This is one of the club exclusive Bring Back My bars. But I love the scent. And a lot of people were saying, some people said, yeah, they didn't get good performance either. but there's quite a few people saying they got really good performance out of this. So I was curious. So I put 2 cubes in our bedroom and it did better in there, which is weird because our room is bigger than my daughter's room. So I don't know why it did better in our room, but it did. But this is like a, it's like plum and maybe pineapple. It's a lot of different fruits going on. I almost get like maybe even a hint of like cherry or black currant or something. It's got some tartness and some sweetness. I really enjoy it. I don't think it's club worthy for me. I really enjoy it, but it's just kind of an okay performer for me, and it's lovely, but I'll just probably enjoy what I have. Next, in my office, I did my last 2 cubes of banana nut bread. So this one, I went ahead and put in my club, which is surprising to me, even for myself, because I don't like banana. I don't like banana in real life to eat. I don't like banana smells. I don't like banana candy. I don't like banana anything. I just don't. But there's enough of that spice. Like when I smell the empty clamshell, I don't get the banana runt smell. I smell like banana bread spices. So I smell more like spiced cake in this now. And so if you don't like the banana candy scent, that does die down after a couple hours, maybe a few hours. And then you're left with like this spice bread or spice cake smell. It's really nice. I wish Scentsy would take this base, like the spice bread base, and mix it with like a baked apple. So we have like an apple spice bread or an apple coffee cake or something like that. I think that would be fantastic. The base of this scent is amazing. And there's nothing else quite like it in the catalog that I've come across. So it is in my club because I will tolerate that banana note for a few hours in order to get to the good part. So this did well in my office. In the open layout, it was okay, but not very long lasting. It was a 1-dayer. In the office, it was a couple days, like a good 2 days. It was doing fine for quite a while because that spice note takes over and it's really, really pretty. So that's banana nut bread. I get the hype. I got sucked in too. So even if you don't like banana, it's worth trying at least 1 bar. There's that. Then I tried Together Forever. This one is, I think it said there's, I think this is one of the ones where the notes don't match what it actually smells like. So a lot of people say they get rose. I can kind of get rose. There is like a rosy floral in here, I think. It's not a predominantly rose scent, but I think there probably is rose in here. And it is floral. To me, this smells like, and if you're new to Scentsy, you won't understand this, but if you smelled the Glamorous You collection from last summer, it smells like you went ahead and mixed with Grace with Sweet But Fierce. It has very like violet-y, peony type vibes. It's like a soft, feminine floral. It's pretty. Is it unique? Not especially. I think there's quite a few florals that come and go like this. It was a decent performer. It was about average. It did fine in the office with 2 cubes. A couple days. Overall, no complaints. I enjoy it. I like it just fine. I'll enjoy the rest of my bar, but I don't think I need any more of this one. That is Together Forever. Next, out of the club exclusive Bring Back My Bars, I tried Southern Evening. This is one I really was excited to try because people compare it to Stargazing from July Scent of the Month last year. And Stargazing is like star-kissed petals, vanilla clouds, and like linen. And it's like a really pretty, cozy, sort of sweet, cozy, soft, feminine type scent. And I really enjoy that one. So I was really excited to try Southern Evening. And on cold, I don't really think they're all that similar. This one to me smells very cologne-y. And I know it says it's supposed to smell like women's perfume. I get more of like a either very deep musky women's perfume or even a spicier men's cologne. It's got some spice to it. In like a cologne way, not in a bakery way. If you think spicy perfume or spicy cologne, it kind of has that. So it's okay to me. It's fine. It's kind of neither here nor there for me. It's okay. But then I put it in the warmer. Excuse me. I put 2 cubes in the warmer in my office, and I'm working from home right now. And this got real bad real quick. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I had to like move my computer and stuff out to here so I could work out here because it was not working in my office anymore. I couldn't stay in there. So I let it go a bit longer, and it went about 2 hours, and I was like, look, I can't do this. I'm gonna have to like leave my house, and I can't leave my house because I'm working. So I had to take this out of the warmer, and I almost never take stuff out of the warmer. It's gotta be pretty bad for me to do that. So for me, this one was a hard pass. To me, when it was warming, the thing that bothered me was it kind of had like bug spray vibes. Like if I had gone into my office and like just with bug spray everywhere, it kind of reminded me of that. And I wasn't loving it, and I couldn't just be in the room with that. So it is very strong. I think what I'll do for the rest of the bar is take like 1 cube and then mix it with like 2 cubes of Simply Vanilla or something to tone it down and sweeten it up. But that is my plan for this. I think it has potential, but I think on its own it's too strong and a little bit too sharp for me. But that's just personal preference, and that's just my nose. So that is Southern Evening. Good performer though. Very strong performer. I can't speak to longevity on that one because like I said, I did end up taking it out early. Then on the open layout. So I did a lot of waxes in the open layout this week. The first one was pink rhubarb sugar. This is a new one for spring and summer, and it's really good. Yeah, so it is sweet, it's tart. To me, this one smells like raspberry lemonade. If you didn't tell me there was rhubarb in here and you asked me to smell this and say what it smells like, I would say that smells like raspberry lemonade, 100%. I think Wendy's has like a lemonade. It's either raspberry lemonade or strawberry lemonade. It smells just like this. My husband gets it sometimes. It's really lovely, very refreshing, very summery. I love this. I think this would be great mixed with like a cotton candy scent. If you mix this with like pink haze or with Candy Crave or with sugar even, so good. But I did this on its own this time, 6 cubes in the open layout. Performance was good. It was like medium plus in strength, so it's on the stronger side even for an open layout. Really liked it. Longevity wise, for this type of scent, considering it's very fruity and there's not a lot of base notes to it, it did pretty well. It was like a 24-hour kind of scent. I really enjoyed it. So there's pink rhubarb sugar. It smells like raspberry lemonade. If that sounds appealing to you, try pink rhubarb sugar. It's a good one. I will get more of that one. Next, I did a mix. I had 2 lonely cubes of lemon thyme berry and 4 cubes of sugared strawberry that I wanted to use up. So I went ahead and did a mix. So in my open layout, there's 3 warmers. 2 of the warmers got 1 cube of each, and 1 of the warmers got 2 cubes of sugared strawberry. And it was a nice mix. It was very sweet strawberry. I feel like sugared strawberry kind of outperformed lemon thyme berry. Lemon thyme berry is a stronger scent, but there was twice as much wax of sugared strawberry, so there was that. So lemon thyme berry is like a blackberry lemonade to my nose, and sugared strawberry, oh, this one's so good. It's like the strawberries you get in syrup in a sundae from like Dairy Queen. That one's good. This one's like the strawberries in syrup, but without the ice cream. If you want the ice cream too, strawberry swirl has the ice cream note, but this one does not. Together, these were really good. It was like a sweet berry kind of vibe. I really liked it. I don't know that I probably would mix them again. I can't decide whether to keep lemon thyme berry in my club or not. This is the battle I'm having with myself. Sugared strawberry is amazing. I will keep repurchasing this all the time because it's great on its own and it's also great as a mixer. Performance-wise, this was a one-day kind of scent. Both of these are very fruity and not a lot of base notes to them. So neither one was very long-lasting. That was fine. I enjoyed it anyways. It was a good medium. I would say medium. It wasn't a strong pairing in the open layout. It probably would have been stronger in a smaller space. And if you had a large open layout, I wouldn't do sugared strawberry in that space. But for my open layout, it was fine as like a medium strength. Next, I did APPLETINI Splash. Also new to spring and summer. This one is like green apple and like, I think, simple syrup. This one's so good. It is green apple, but there's like a freshness to it. It is tart, but it's also got some freshness. And that simple syrup on warm really comes out and like sweetens things up, and it really does smell like a cocktail, like some kind of apple cocktail. It is excellent. It's a good performer, nice and strong, reasonably long lasting, and it stayed fairly strong for quite a while. Like sometimes scents come out the gate strong and then they kind of taper off quickly. This one stayed strong for a pretty long time. I am really impressed with the performance of this one, and I will definitely be getting more of that. I love this APPLETINI Splash. Next we did Cocoa Nuts for Coconuts. This is also new to spring and summer. And this one is like coconut and like tiare flower, maybe sea air. To me, it smells like maybe like a jasmine type perfume in like a headache kind of way for me. I don't love this on cold, and it stays the same on warm. So the scent does not change on warm, which if you like the scent on cold is good news for you. But for me, I didn't really care for the scent on cold, and it stayed the same. It was a good performer. This one was, I want to say 2 days, or at least 36 hours. I think I took it out at that point. It could have gone a bit longer because we were just done with it. My husband liked this one a lot on cold, but even he found it kind of strong and to be kind of a lot and kind of heavy in the house. I think this would be better warmed in the warmer months when you have windows open. I think an actual summer breeze coming through the house would make this one feel a lot nicer. But in a closed house in the winter, it was just kind of heavy and kind of a lot. But I think if you had actual air flowing around and it was like a cool breeze kind of wafting this by you, that could be pretty. So I will try this again in the summertime, or at least like late spring, and see if that makes it better. But for now, this one's a no for me. It kind of gave me a headache, and it was just a bit strong for us. So it is open layout worthy, I would say, and it is a good performer. Scent wise, just personal preference, not for me. If you like, see, I don't get a lot of coconut from this. Most people do get coconut from this. I get mostly floral, probably because my nose is most sensitive to that. But yeah, if you like those beachy kind of florals or those like summery floral perfumes, you might really like that. Then I did Oats and Honey. This one I was looking forward to. I want to melt this with other scents so badly, but I wanted to do it on its own first to get a sense of how it performs by itself. So also club exclusive, Bring Back My Bar, so make sure you throw that in your club if you want it. It's so good. It is like straight up oats, and you do get like honey and like maybe a little bit of brown sugar or some kind of sugar, like crusted. It's delicious. It's cobbler topping. It's totally cobbler topping. I think this will be a fantastic mixer. I cannot wait to mix my last 2 cubes. I have more on the way, and it's going in my quarterly club for sure, but I wanted more even before then, so I did order some more of that. Performance was good. On its own, it was like a medium plus in the open layout, and on its own, not as long lasting. It was like a 1 day, like 24 hours, so average. But I cannot wait to mix this. Baked apple pie, sun-ripened berry, ooh, caramel apple crisp. I'm making cobbler with everything with this. This is one of my new favorites. It's going to be a staple for me. I love it. If you like bakery and you like cobbler crumble toppings, you have to try this. It's so good. Great performer. Highly recommend. Next up, I just felt like something kind of fresh. So we did Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. This was 6 cubes in the open layout. This one is like pineapple for sure, and like a little bit of sea mist. It's kind of green, it's kind of aquatic, it's kind of fruity, it's kind of all 3 of those things. But overall, it's a very fresh, sweet scent. Really like it. I think most people would enjoy this. I think if you're gonna get a gift for someone or something like that, this would be a safe bet. I think most people would find this inoffensive or like it. In the open layout, at least a medium performer, maybe medium plus, like somewhere leaning towards on the stronger side almost. For about 18 hours, it was like going solid. And then the next day you could still smell it. But by then it had changed. And towards the end of its life, this kind of took on like a Palmolive dish soap note, which I don't hate. It's just, I wanted to change it at that point. But overall, really good performance. Even if you change it after the Palmolive point, you still get good performance out of it. So yeah, if you like the Palmolive point, you can keep it going for even longer. But yeah, that is Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. I really love that. Then we did Three Wishes. So this is the Aladdin Three Wishes from the Disney collection last year. And this is very, very, very similar to Blueberry Rush and Berry Bright. So I did do a Wax Wars video comparing the three of those scents on my channel. So I will link that below and you can go check it out if you haven't already. But this was actually the winner of the Blueberry Battle. Spoiler alert. I love this one. It's like blue raspberry, maybe sugar plum, cotton candy. It's good. It's sweet, it's strong, like really strong, very open concept worthy, did great, good performer. This is on day 2 in my house now, and it has died down quite a lot, but I'll probably not need to change my wax today. It could probably use changing tonight, but I won't change it tonight because we'll be going to bed. So there is Aladdin, highly recommend. This is in my club and it is staying there. Then for bathrooms. Now, I warmed these two scents in bathrooms this week. They are You're the One from the Valentine's Day collection and Daydream Oasis from the Spring and Summer collection. And they're very similar colors, very similar scents. Daydream Oasis is more of a like water lily aquatic, a little bit of floral. Whoop. You're the One has a lot more cucumber. So I did 1 cube of You're the One in each bathroom, and it was a good performer. A lot of cucumber, and there's almost like a little bit of fruitiness there as well. We really enjoyed this one. If you like aloe water and cucumber, I think you should try this. Is it better than aloe water and cucumber? I don't think so. I think I prefer, if you made me pick, I would pick aloe water and cucumber over this. That being said, this is really pretty and very fresh. I get more cucumber here. It's just very fresh. I really enjoy it. I might even grab another bar. But it does not replace aloe water and cucumber for me. Then there's Daydream Oasis. I did this twice. I did 1 cube in each bathroom, and I think I did 2 cubes in my daughter's room as well. And that was in there for quite a while. This one it's a scent that to me just gets lost. Like, it's a pretty scent. It's kind of floral, kind of sweet, but it gets lost in a room. I don't know why. Because like I'll walk into a room and smell this, but I can't identify it. It's just kind of a generic, like sort of aquatic, floral, kind of light. It's just sort of there. To me, this is not a standout scent. It is pretty, don't get me wrong. It performs fine. It's fairly long lasting. But for me, it's just not a standout. It's kind of perfumey, floral, water lily. I get water lily for sure. It's pretty. Do I need more? Probably not. Would I be sad to get another bar? No, I might get another bar. But it's just kind of fine. It's kind of a middle of the road scent for me. So that is Daydream Oasis. Again, really pretty. I think if you like those scents like aloe water and cucumber, even Amazon Rain maybe, if you like You're the One, you'll like this too. But for me, it's just kind of it was nice, but I don't necessarily need more. Lastly, in the bathroom, I did 1 cube in the guest bath of World Traveler. My daughter kind of picked this one out. She thought it smelled like daddy, so she wanted to put this in the bathroom. And it does smell like her dad. It smells like my husband. I like it. I said before, it's very cologne-y. It smells like men's shower products. So this smells like whatever my husband uses in the shower, plus his deodorant, plus whatever aftershave he puts on. It smells like a combination of those things. It's nice. It's kind of got a bit of there's some kind of wood here. It might be oak. I can't remember. There's a wood note in here that I am getting. And the longer it warms, you do get a little bit of like pomegranate and a deep berry scent. But that's not at the beginning. That's like 2 days in. You get that. Which brings me to the next point. This is the most like insanely long-lasting scent in the world. So this is on day 3 or 4 in the bathroom. And like the first day we had to turn it off because My husband doesn't really get headaches ever, but this one gave him a headache. So this one, like, one cube in the guest bath took over like most of the house, and he just found it very strong, so we did turn it off for a few hours. But it is like really, it's still going strong. I just was in there a minute ago. It smells like a solid medium, and it's on like day 4. So this will probably go like a week in a bathroom. This is very open layout worthy. I would use half the wax you normally do to start with and see how you do. If you want a good bang for your buck bar, World Traveler is probably it. And I'm not normally a cologne scent person. In fact, I really don't like cologne scents. I like this. Is it something I want my entire house to smell like? No. Do I like when my bathroom smells like it? Yeah, it's not bad in there. I don't mind that at all. I think this would also be nice in like a library or a study, anywhere like that. So that is pretty. It's a very good performer, and that is World Traveler. So that one has gone up in my books. I did not like it on Cold Sniff very much at all, but it has gone up in my books just a bit. Is it enough to make it to my club? No, because this bar will last me a million years. Using 1 cube at a time, I'm set for a while. So that is what I've melted this week, and thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next couple days for Wax Wars. Yeah, talk to you in the next video. Thanks, bye-bye.